Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Rizal picks it up out wide.
Rizal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Zanetti, nice control. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Ribery. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, he's goal side. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Saka. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Guardiola. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Camavinga. Messi. And that's a good ball. Ribery is always looking to play quality balls. This looks promising. Spread to the right. And he's managed to get free. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Totti. Ribery. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. A lot of space ahead of him. That's a sharp pass.
To work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe.
And here's Messi. Duke. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely worked.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rizal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga and Mancini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Deftly out wide. Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Another moment of magic, a real... And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Melbourne City really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient, just wait for that chance to break again.
Please watch
Melbourne
the screen
City
if you have a ticket.
have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Francesco
Second
Totti.
period is underway.
Coming on to replace him is
Melbourne City
number
can do themselves a
20,
massive
Neymar.
favour by grabbing another one here.
Zanetti, he's found a way through, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Melbourne City certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Juve. Melbourne City do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ribéry, looking to play him in. Now it's Aubameyang! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in real chance! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a look up and delivers.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of
Shoot! And he stuck it away! And again they hit the front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Melbourne City with the lead. Melbourne City do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Juve. Camavinga did well to stay calm there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Aubameyang.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Mateus gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it again. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Mateus. Mancini does well to get it back. Rizal. Now it's Kane. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Schmeichel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great... And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Messi. And here's Kane. Oh, good. And Messi! Well, that's a fair try. But just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Duke receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Duke claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.